Twitch is actually a clown platform. I don't know who in charge thought anything they've done in the past year or so has been a good idea, but nothing they have done has been a good idea. I do not know why Twitch thinks it's a good idea to constantly piss off their top talent. I really don't. First, it was ending the partner benefits of 70-30 split, which is basically the bare minimum on industry standards. It's the bare minimum. Because this isn't ad revenue that they're taking 50-50 from. This is like sub revenue. They've always been lower than the competition. The only reason YouTube has not gotten more share of the live streaming meta is because YouTube's UI and chat features are just behind. It's plain and simple. And the new Twitch policy change to advertisements and sponsors is literally awful. They basically said no burned in advertisements, which you could look at charitably as like no, YouTube pre-rolls kind of thing, like no Coca-Cola ads that are just Coca-Cola ads type thing, right? But then they also were like, you can't take up more than 3% of the screen with your advertisement or logo or branding, which like I'm pretty sure also includes your own channel logo. So majority of streams are already not following this. Twitch's own live streams are not following this either. And the policy change example isn't following this either. It is just such an absurd rule to try to implement, especially when a lot of these larger creators get like fat bags from doing sponsors. Like, you think you're just not gonna do sponsors because you said they can't? No, they're gonna move to one of the competitors that are like currently doing well because Twitch literally can't stop shooting itself. I don't know what it's doing. And like, where did they even come up with the number of 3% of the screen? It is such an obscure number. It makes no sense to me. It's also such a small amount for like Twitch, especially because Twitch has always been kind of known for having terrible overlays on stream. I feel like that's something that makes a Twitch stream a Twitch stream. They've gotten better over the years, but I remember like early days of Twitch, it was like 30 to 40% of the screen was just overlays of stuff. But it's like, where do they even get that number from? Did they ask anybody? I talked to a friend, Joko. Apparently they did a survey with partners and asked if they should do this. And I'm gonna assume everyone said no or didn't fill out the survey, and they still did it anyways, because I don't know who on Twitch would be like, oh yes, please restrict my sponsorships and make me only use 3% of my screen real estate, please. But it's all just such a joke. I really don't know what Twitch is thinking with this, especially since recently they cut the partnership revenue down to 50-50 on ads. And that hasn't gone into effect yet, but it will very soon. And one of the justifications they used for that was that streamers get in-house sponsors and they make a lot of money off those in-house sponsors. And then they went ahead and cut in-house sponsors as an option entirely from the website. I actually don't know what people are thinking. Like, big streamers are already leaving the platform or at least trying other platforms. And this is like the final nail in the coffin. And Twitch has always been a terrible company, in my opinion. They've always been against their own streamers, which never has made any sense to me, especially a platform that is so community focused. Like, the bans have never made sense either. The example that always sticks out to me is someone that threatened to go to Twitch HQ and literally shoot it up, and they were like unbanned after they made a detailed apology. That is like the level Twitch is at. Like, they'll ban you for a month for something that was entirely an accident, but somebody literally threatens to shoot up the HQ and they write out a heartfelt apology and it's a-okay. Like, what the actual hell? And of course, with Twitch doing this, competitors have taken their opportunity in like flexing that they have way better rates and stuff, which they do, absolutely. The only reason Twitch has stayed around for so long is mainly just the community aspect and the fact that the UI is like pretty good. Like, YouTube has the revenue incentives and the creator incentives in general, but they don't have the chat options like they do on Twitch. They don't have the global emotes like they do on Twitch, and they just don't have the community that Twitch has built over the years. And it's such a shame to actually see this website just go up in flames over the past couple of years. Like, I like the Twitch community, but I hate the website. I hate the people who run this website. And it's also kind of insane that like Twitch is so gatekeepy with partner, and it's just like, don't you guys want to grow your platform? I mean, I personally have a grudge against Twitch because I got denied partner like 3 times when I met the qualifications, and I was like really annoyed by that because I met the qualifications every time. And they never give you a concrete reason as to why they don't partner you. They just say, oh, sorry, try again later, please. And I spent like dozens of hours of my life getting to the point where I was Twitch partner qualified. They didn't do it 3 times and didn't give me a legit reason. Yeah, I'm not gonna stream on your platform. You're dead to me. Like, I will stream on your competitor because I have a personal grudge against you. And with YouTube definitely gets some things wrong. Okay, absolutely. But with YouTube, if I want to get a channel partnered and it meets all the qualifications, they will partner the channel. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I met the qualifications. The only times they won't partner a channel is if you don't meet the guidelines. And if you don't meet the guidelines, YouTube will tell you which guidelines you're not meeting and you can fix it. Twitch doesn't do that. And it's like, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Twitch is in dire need of some new talent. The only guy they had recently that became a big creator is Kai Cenat. And he's probably gonna move platforms because Twitch is terrible. This dude did a massive subathon, and if he just did it somewhere else, he would have made way more money. Now, granted, he wouldn't have the same community backing like he would on Twitch because they have fostered a community over there for a while. But at some point, that community is not gonna matter. It's gonna get too bad to actually matter for people. And I don't see Twitch ever improving this because every time they open their mouths, it's something new that no one is going to like. Even with this ad update, they snuck in a little clause on the affiliate agreement to where if you want to cancel your affiliate agreement, you have to pay $25 to leave Twitch. How desperate are you, company owned by Amazon, to where you had to charge affiliates $25 to leave your garbage platform? I just don't understand how a company in this position can fall from grace so goddamn hard. Like, they had everything. They had everything lined up. They had the community. They had people backing them. People wanted a YouTube alternative because no one wanted to put their eggs all in the YouTube basket. And then just over the course of a couple years, they've just ruined every ounce of goodwill they've had. Like, all Twitch had to do was keep monetization the same and make things better for the creators. That's it. I think creators would have tolerated the unfair bans if they just focused on those few things. But no, Twitch wants to take your money anytime they can. The 70-30 split going to 50-50, it's not for ad revenue, it's for sub revenue. This is money viewers are giving to streamers. This isn't your ad revenue. I think it's always been 50-50 if I'm not mistaken. But all these policy changes are like complete jokes, especially since they did a survey. I can't imagine anyone said this was a good idea. Like, they should have known everyone was gonna be pissed. And I know Twitch backtracked this. I know that Twitch was like, actually, we didn't mean it like that. But we all know that they meant it like that, okay? They're just backtracking because no one liked the policy change. And I doubt they'll actually backtrack it completely because why would they? Twitch is incapable of making a good decision. When is the last time Twitch has had a good update? I can't actually think of it. With YouTube, I can think of one. The shorts revenue split, that's a good update. But with Twitch, I literally can't think of a good update. I literally can't. And if this policy update was just a ban on like integrated ads where it's like you just play a brand's ad like a Coca-Cola ad you'd see on YouTube, that's fair, okay? That is something that probably shouldn't be allowed to begin with, but they completely overwrite that by saying you can't use a brand on screen for more than 3% of the screen. Like, clearly their target is just ads in general. And they still allow for like stuff in the background that sponsored you, which is like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's also like, in that case, couldn't you just game the system and bring up a poster of your sponsor and be like, okay, guys, we're sponsored by this today. And it's just a big printed out poster. Like, couldn't you just do that under these rules? And obviously the reason Twitch is doing this is because they want all the sponsors to be in-house. Like, they have the bounty system on Twitch. They want you to basically only do stuff like that. They want to take a big chunk of your revenue from doing sponsors because when you do an integrated ad on Twitch, they don't get paid for that. And rightfully so, because this company has done nothing for people who stream on the platform. Literally every update Twitch has made in the last year is just, okay, well, we're gonna take more of your money now. I hope you don't mind that. I just don't understand how this website is like the #1 streaming platform and it can't make a single good decision. No matter who the CEO is. No matter who the CEO is. The current CEO is interesting, to say the least. He's probably the one calling the shots on this kind of stuff, so he's not very good at his job. He's also like 90-something years old, or at least he looks it and acts it. Like a gust of wind could kill this man. But, you know, I guess we're gonna have an old guy running a website meant for younger people. You know, what could go wrong? But yeah, this policy change is beyond stupid. I really don't know who at Twitch approved this. Like, people should have been fighting back hardcore on this because they literally just permanently damage their reputation, even if this doesn't go through. Like, they have lost all goodwill with this change. I know they backpedaled, but I also don't think they're gonna actually backpedal. I think it's a PR thing for now. And even if they did, everyone's gonna be like, we never are gonna trust you again, we're leaving. I think this really was the final nail in the coffin because I know a bunch of people who like unironically are like, I think it's time just to do YouTube. I think Twitch is dead. You know, Twitch, you messed up hard. I don't think you can come back from this unless you make some like sweeping changes that only benefit the creator. But like, bro, I think it's Jover for Twitch. Unironically, the $25 fee for leaving affiliate too, that is absurd. That is absurd. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like and subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter @SpatIns1 and click the answer to check out more of my content, and have a good one.